When I was 17 years old, I got my very first checking account. I was so excited. I had my name on it. I could put my money into it. And if I wanted to swipe plastic to spend money, I could. I was thrilled, right? But with this came great responsibility. And my mom tried to teach me that as we were sitting down at the kitchen table, going through the process of what it means to balance your checkbook, right? That's how you manage your money, right? Was you wrote a check and then you would write it down into some ledger in the back of your checkbook and kept track of your money, right? Made sense, but at this time in my life, online banking wasn't quite as helpful or useful as it is now in today's world. But you could still log in online and see your balance and you could see transactions. And I remember thinking, Mom, why would I write this down if all I need to do is log in and see what my balance is? And so I never really saw the value in balancing my checkbook by hand. Just didn't make sense to me. Well, should be no surprise that's how I viewed budgeting as well, right? Creating a budget and knowing where my money was going and doing this, that, and the other, being responsible with it. And I had set up a Mint.com account early on, but I'd come back to it when I decided to get serious with my budget and actually track spending. And there was something about Mint, and I can't remember what it was, but at the time I was thinking, well, if Mint can't do it, someone else should, kind of thing. And so I had gone on the hunt for a new budgeting app solution. And I found a lot. A lot of them seemed nice. A lot of them seemed promising. But there was one glaring omission of a feature that Mint had that none of the others did. And that is, with Mint, I could log into my bank accounts and transactions from my bank accounts would automatically import into Mint. Yeah, that's a big deal for me. Because just like balancing the checkbook, if it were up to me to manually input everything I spent money on, I would fail. 100%, I have no doubt. I would still be paying off my debt if I had to manually go back through every time to put in what I had spent money on. How tedious is that, right? I'd spend more time trying to remember what I spent money on than actually focusing on my budget and getting out of debt. Oh, sounds so exhausting. So, because of that feature alone, I've stuck with Mint. It has made it so nice for me that I find it to be the easiest way to track your spending. Okay, you spend money like you do normally, right? You swipe your credit card, swipe your debit card, whatever. You chase QuickPay someone, you transfer money. Like, it doesn't matter what the transaction is. It will show up in Mint.com. And that's what I love. I would rather have all of that show up into Mint and me review it and categorize it into my budget categories than to think, where else did I spend money? Because in today's world, you think about it, okay? You've got money coming out automatically for our cell phones, okay? So you're not even swiping a credit card for that. That's just automatic. And then we've got services like Venmo, Square Cash, Snap Cash. Like, you can pay all kinds of ways now. And to remember where you've spent money and to track that down and what it was for just seems so awful. So Mint.com brings everything into one place, and I love it. And Mint.com is brought to you by the creators of Intuit, the guys who make QuickBooks and TurboTax. So managing or dealing with money, interacting with bank accounts just seems to be something they do and do well. So using Mint.com was never a real concern for me as far as that goes. So if you're still on the hunt for an app that can do budgeting and serves your needs, keep that in mind. Okay, does it import your transactions from your bank for you? If it does and it has all the features you're looking for, perfect. Use it. Get the most out of it.